Well, good morning, CrackBook. I'm not alive and perky and wake, but I'm trying to be. It's an absolute lovely morning here in Portsmouth. It's been a little bit dismal, but I think we are heading into quite a nice day. Bit of rain on the floor. But anyway, I'm sort of excited and I'm sort of nervous and I'm sort of apprehensive and I'm a little bit worried and I'm a little bit... got a mother going into court today, praying, fingers crossed that she's taking the stage today. I'm hoping and praying that we have just put a spanner in the works and either he's going to have the decision today that he needs to make no orders and return this baby, and I really hope this happens. Or we hopefully get some form of adjournment to give the parents time to do something else. But anyway, this week it is National Adoption Week, and my page and also many other parents have obviously had children taken for forced adoption. And we are all literally just telling our stories, bringing things out, telling the truth about adoption. I'm over on YouTube talking about these things, and we've got parents over at Forced Adoption Exposed. We've got parents in my office, which is not my public account, which is my quiet account. And literally are hoping that we are all literally coming together to be able to make sure that every message that comes out about adoption this week, that we are humble and respectful. Please be humble and respectful. Remember, your child could be watching at all times. If you are speaking to an adopter, the chances are that they have one of our children. And you know, to be going, you're a fucking cunt, you stole our child, is not necessarily the answer. And what I'm actually seeing, as I said last night on videos, is that adopters are in pain too. They've been left with damaged, unemotional children that aren't bonding with them, and they haven't got the support. But the reason is our children are being taken. People are not getting a fair chance. Now there are people obviously that, you know, their standards of parenting is way below par, and there are people that, you know, are too self-centered to put their children even as a priority, you know, and that needs to be changed. But we need to come from a system that literally is picking people up. Enable, empower, enable, empower, enable, empower, enable, empower, rehabilitation. And that's the attitude that our country needs to happen. It shouldn't be, hey, you're disabled, you are not a functional member of society, sit down, shut up, go sit with your £72 or whatever it is a week and fuck off into society, and we don't really care. That is not the attitude that we should be having. We should be understanding. We live in a country that overstands, and we live in a country that is, you know, where people don't actually want to say that if somebody harms a child, that they get a second chance. Look, if a child has been harmed by anybody, when they're older, they're going to make the decision to forgive and work through that themselves. And this isn't a game of cat and mouse where you go in, take children, and then see what the consequences of this later. You know, psychology, I spoke about psychology on YouTube last night. So if you want to, you know, have a listen to what I said about psychology and what psychology is doing to families and parents and the world now, with all the labels and what it's doing to the mental health. So anyway, yeah, we've got mother today. She's in court. We've you know, really sort of gone for changing her whole perception of how she's going in today. And I'm hoping to God that, unlike me, who reacted, that whatever happens today for her, that she can now just move straight into the next stage. Because what parents don't realise, who've just gone on a hiding to nowhere within court, is when that judge stands up and walks out, once he's granted the placement orders, parents just feel that that's it. I didn't even sit down. In fact, I remained standing the whole time, and I was saying sat down, sorry. So you're actually standing up. So basically the judge comes in after every parent has given, or parent and family members of or the social workers or whatever have all finished and done their trial, the judge will walk in and you all stand up. Well, I didn't stand up. I knew what he was coming in to say. But for me, that was it. I was told no appeals. I did appeal and I lost. I was told by my mum that my children were gone and adopted. That was a lie. That wasn't true. I was told by the social workers there was nothing I could do. I was told by my legal terms there was nothing that I could do. And literally I went out and I went onto social media and I asked for help and got taken down a whole rabbit hole where what I could have done was potentially have changed all the circumstances, I could have maybe have brought Faith and Aaron back. I will never know. But if I can help intervene on any parent that's going through this right now, and I'm hoping to build a relationship up with these judges that says, I've read the threshold document, I've read the paperwork. If I'm stepping forward to you, that means you're making a mistake. If I step back, it means it's okay. And I want to have that level of respect within this community that, judges and social workers know Kelly won't touch a case unless there's something wrong. And that's pretty much where I'm heading now in the direction of my own life, is that I'm literally going to be making sure. I'm just looking for a baby wipe because my son's just put orange juice all over the floor. I want to put myself into a prime position that, judges and social workers, CAF officers, legal solicitors know. Yeah, they know that it doesn't matter, even if this parent is heroin dependent, in a DV relationship, and these are all names again, or, has been through something. They know that if I get involved, that parent can be worked with. Because don't forget, the majority of what they're saying in court. Now, I don't usually talk about all this stuff on my public page because at the end of the day, I'm a coach and I'm trying to build up who I am. And obviously, my whole social media has been taken away from the fact that Aaron and Faith were taken. And then now I'm in this chock-a-block of families that I need to move forward into my position, into my own career, because one, I got £2.40 in my bank right now until Thursday, and two, I have children to support, and this home in a one-bedroom flat on benefits is not conducive for my family. It's not good enough. I don't feel safe. I don't feel protected. I don't feel I want to be independent from the system. I don't want to have to turn to this system for jack shit. I don't want to ask for anything. I don't want to need anything from them. I literally just want to live independent by myself with my children. I hope to God with the father, but he's going through his own challenges at the moment, and he really does not support me doing this for the parents. I think more because he doesn't want men, and they do. I do get really freaking ridiculous friends requests and hello and all this sort of stuff, but I'm not judgmental. We are worldwide. What's going on in the UK is not a UK problem. We are not the only people that are doing forced adoption. This is going on all the way around the world in many different countries. Even in the Philippines, it's going on. Even in, this was going on a long time ago, and everybody sort of celebrityed up, little orphans being removed and adopted. But from what I understand, is not all of these were orphans. These are parents in dire situations that could have been helped. So we need this sort of system. Take, for example, I don't want to video or film anybody outside right now, but I have somebody going along with a scooter. So at the end of the day, if somebody can't do something, there is something that we have that is able to bridge that gap. Now, I don't want to talk about the case that's going on today because I don't want to put anybody else's energy into this. I don't want anybody else to be able to tell this mum that she can't, or it was a stupid move or anything like that. At the end of the day, she's got nothing to lose right now. She's already facing her child going for adoption placement. So, so basically, there's about 3,000 or 4,000 children waiting for adoption right now. My attitude is, how many of those have got parents here that just are on hiding to nowhere, that don't know what to do? How many of those children are genuine and need to go for adoption placement or something? And if I could have somewhere right now, I'd take all 4,000 of them and, you know, and contact the parents myself. Who knows? Maybe I still can adopt one day and foster. You know, until Aaron and Faith are home. And just to say, Aaron and Faith, you're adopters. If you're watching any of this, please know that my children are loved and cared for. They always were. It was unlawful for them to be removed. I'm not going away. And I'm now going to be writing to the court by the fact that my adoption contact letter has not turned up. And I'm going to be applying for immediate contact with Aaron and Faith on the basis that they are of an age now where I should be able to explain to them what's going on. So anyway, I just want to say good morning. Okay, I feel like shit. I really do. I'm tired. I'm not even dressed yet. I've still got my pajamas on. But, you know, sometimes you've just got to, as I say, keep on keeping on, keep the faith. And I'm sure there are many parents there right now that have got their head on the pillow thinking, I'm not dealing with today. You know, there's all these adopters, there's all this Twitter. I don't want to go on social media. I can't cope with, you know, this parent's case, this parent's story, boom, boom, boom. There's all these YouTube videos going on. There's all these live videos going on. And it can be very overwhelming for any parent. It's freaking overwhelming for me. Sometimes I have to break out of it too. But we need to go hard and fast this week. As you've seen, there's some posts that I've put out. If you are a parent, if you've got a story, then literally the ones that I've put out, go out underneath it, add your story, put things through. The person that we need to be focused on this morning is Nadine Zududududu. I can't think of his name or how to pronounce it. I'm not racist, I just can't pronounce his name. But at the end of the day, we live in a Western society that has values and beliefs, and these people, can't think what I was going to say, but basically these people are literally out there rooting for adoption. They're out there championing adoption. They're proud to support adoption. And it's time that Humpty Dumpty had a fall, because pride is the hardest sin to beat. And these people need to humble themselves. So today, we're going to humble them. Break this today. Let's break their hearts. I know that sounds absolutely callous and absolutely horrible, but they need our stories. So literally, obviously the adoption drive is here in the UK this week, and over in America, I think it's in November. I think Canada is November. I think Australia is November as well. But right here in the UK, it is National Adoption Week, and the adopters are hating it, guys. They don't want this National Adoption Week. They're not supporting it. It's actually people who are all the rah, 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 rah tune. Hey, let's get these children that are badly neglected and abused into their, you know, adoptive homes, blah, 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 blah. Now, if they are badly and neglected, as they are saying, they're in foster care, so they should be helping them heal already. So by the time they go to the doctors, their trauma should be over. But we don't live in a society that deals and acknowledges trauma, do we? Nope. We live in a society that looks at the systemic reactions, whether somebody's just hit somebody that makes them violent, whether somebody is a crackhead because they're taking drugs, or whether somebody is drinking alcohol. We don't look at the cause of what this was. And unfortunately, in this country, the majority of people are traumatised because they've been separated or alienated or denied contact by their parents. If we don't have healthy relationships with our parents, we don't end up having healthy relationships with ourselves, which means that we don't end up having healthy relationships with others. So, you know, at the end of the day, this is the devil's work. And don't forget, I don't believe in the devil as one horned and one angel. I believe in duality, that we are positive and negative. I am more than capable of killing anybody. I make an option and choice not to. I'm not reactive in that way, but I accept that I have duality. I accept that I have good parts of me and I accept that I have bad parts of me. Every day I make a choice and the good freedom of will to do the best to be a good person. It's just unfortunately people like to piss me off, push my buttons, and it's like sticking a lion in a cage and poking in their eye all day, and then you wonder why they come out and go, ah! And I'm one of them people. Call it errative emotion or whatever you call it, borderline personality, which has been, borderline personality, by the way, doesn't even exist anymore. So if you have been diagnosed with borderline personality, I suggest you go and get a recount, because it doesn't exist anymore. It's now emotional reactive disorder or something. So anyway, I just wanted to say good morning. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, what you're doing today. You know, just good morning, and I hope whatever you're doing today is constructive. I hope whatever you're doing today is moving you further towards where you want to be and who you really are. And I hope today, if you don't even know who the fuck you are, see, another one. Do you know what? I'll tell you what, I love it here in the mornings. Morning! I love it. Everybody here. I know I whinge about Somerstown, right? But it's really cool because every person I see, I go, how many days? And yes, yesterday I bumped into Kyle and he went, 30 days clean, 30 days. And I've just literally seen another one and they wave up. And, you know, people here are changing their lives. And you can change your life too, because at the end of the day, you don't need to go to social services to get help. Sometimes we just need to look in the mirror. Sometimes we just need to get up and go, this is not my reality, and change it. And whatever it is you want to change it to, change it, because the only person who can stop you is you. And I'm in exactly the same situation as that, because as you can see, I'm in a 1-bedroom flat. I have 2 children. I have a council office across the road, and I can go over to that council office and I can go onto Home Start and Home Mover all this time, and I can push and ask for people to move me, or I can go and work and pay for it myself, and I can do whatever I want because it's my money. My son is Elijah. Do you know what? He's got the fakest whinge going on ever. He's going, it's because I've got Teal Swan. Here we go. Start the morning. What do you want? Here you go. What would you like on? Speak. 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 What would you like on? Speak to me. Clear and precise. That would be amazing. No. A, B, C, D's. So anyway, guys, I'm going to shoot off out because it's now just gone. Yeah? No? Speak to me properly, please. Yes. Speak to me properly. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go because my son is wanting alphabet song, and he's not being constructive today, and he is being reactive, but he's 2, and he doesn't have the emotional understanding or capacity or articulation to be able to express his needs. And it is my job as a mother to be able to understand those needs. Is that the right one? No? Yes? No? Yes? No? Yes? No? And it's my job to teach him how to do that. So anyway, I'm going to shoot off out before I have to dangle him out the 17th floor. And you can say hello. Say good morning. No, he's wanting linen. In fact, there you go. There we go. Right, there we go. That's all we wanted. Linen from mummy. So anyway, have a really, really lovely day, guys. If you are part of the network of people, you're not mine. You're all individuals. It's just that I feel like a bit of a conductor at the moment, I suppose. Good morning, Charlie. I'd love to catch up, Charlie. I'm really bored, and you live in the same area as me. So, you know, we'll have to have coffee some days. Not that I drink coffee, but we'll have to have coffee. So anyway, I just wanted to say that, and do you know what's really nice? Can I just say the council haven't actually cleaned the leaves up this morning, so it's nice to see all the autumn leaves out, because usually every morning they've already cleaned them up and bagged them up. And I think part of going to school in the morning, the experience of kicking up the leaves is magical. So here's something for you today. If you see a bunch of leaves today, I want you to kick the shit out of them. Just literally run through the leaves and kick the leaves up and run back through the leaves again and kick the leaves back. And if you've got to pick all the leaves up and throw them all over your head, then do that. And if you've got somebody around who can take a photograph of it to prove that you did it, then that would be really cool, because I think it's fun. And I'm going to go and do it with my kids today. And we're literally going to go for a walk in a bit. Well, actually, Shiloh has a sleep at 10 o'clock. And then we get out once he's open. Yeah, tea, darling. Should we have some tea? Women who do drink tea, that should be amazing. Should we have a network of, so rather than women that do lunch, we have, afternoon tea, darling. That would be amazing. So anyway, I'm sure the Queen is having afternoon tea today. I know that a very powerful letter has gone off to every governing body in the UK today. And hopefully we're going to start seeing newspaper articles coming out bringing some truth about adoption. So hopefully let's watch. I'm going to get onto my email in a minute and I'm going to go and see what's going on. And if you are part of all of this, then go into your Gmail and have it so it emails you anything to do with this week and adoption and fostering and all that sort of stuff. If not, I'm on it and I'll do it for you. So, yeah, got a parenting court today. Fingers crossed, guys. Oh, lots of prayer, lots of positive thoughts, to this family. The judge is really not happy with the stunt that we've just pulled. So let's hope that today he really does actually listen to what these parents have got to say today, because most of the judges, it's just drone. They've heard the same thing day in, day out. They don't have a relationship with these parents, and it is just a job. And there isn't obviously a panel, which there should be. I do believe that there should be a jury in matters of this sort of what's going on. But, let's hope today that when the judge looks at this mother as she's speaking, that he sees through all of the bullshit and lies and actually sees her for who she really is today. So yeah, I'm over on YouTube today. I'm just sort of saying hello to everybody on CrackBook. I use YouTube more because obviously I'm building that up. So eventually it makes me an income, to be honest. I just need 93 more subscribers, I think. And once I've got those 93, then literally I can start monopolising on YouTube. Unfortunately, that means you get adverts on my account. But, what's a few adverts here and there that you can flick through that, can potentially make the whole network, some money. And if I could be in Leeds with this family today, I would be. If I could be in Bournemouth with another family that's going on, I would be. And in fact, I'm going to have another walk over to the courts today, because I usually find that there's somebody outside the courts, and if I can change their perception of what's going on in any way, shape or form, or change their reaction or prevent them from reacting, because what people don't realise is all the way through this there is staged setups that look to see whether you are reactive or proactive, and it's being reactive that is it's okay to choose to kill somebody. It's not okay, but let me use this as a hypothesis. To take the good path in what we call God, good, Christ consciousness, is to choose, is to make choice, is to have free will. To be in what you call the devil realm and hell and all of this, and Lucifer and all of that, is to be reactive, to be, what's the word? To basically to kick off. So if somebody walked through my door and I just picked up everything and threw everything at them and did whatever I needed to do, and ultimately I killed somebody, then that's me doing that from reaction. If somebody has walked through the door and gone, fuck you, you cunt, I'm shooting you, and actually everything that I'm going to do, my ultimate goal is because I'm choosing to make this choice to kill you, then that's you making a choice. There's a difference. There's a difference between being reactive, and there's a difference in choosing what your reaction, what your response is going to be. And that is what they're looking for in the courts, and that's what people don't realise. So I'm hoping this mum, that literally is respectful, and she does stand up with the judge, because she's not in a common law court, even though she is, but she's not pulling common law today. Potentially she could, I don't know how to do that. And if there is anybody that is able to do that, then please contact that mum. If she can, some way, somehow. But the difference is when your children are already away from you, they are not going to go and get your kid. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I just haven't got enough knowledge or experience of people that it has. And if it does, I would be doing it myself. And I'm sure you know I've got the balls to walk into any court and do whatever it is that I'm told. And if it doesn't work, I don't mind getting thrown out on my ass. It's just that obviously I've got these 2 lovely little babies and I need to keep them safe. So, yeah, let's hope that as soon as the parent comes out, that hopefully she's going to be ringing me in joys of excitement and you know, all over CrackBook, saying that the judge is returning her baby, all of her children. And I hope and pray that that is the result today. But if that isn't the result today, then I hope to pray that that mum gets on the phone and gets on to everybody and goes, right, what do I do next? Because it's not over. It's not over. There is no piece of paper that separates us from our children. That's it. There is no piece of paper that... Look, okay, I've got a little baby. That's 2, yeah? Okay, we're not dressed, by the way. We're not up and ready, so we are in mourning mode. So I will just be careful, because one of them, he's not dressed. So I've got these lovely little babies laying on their mother, and Elijah is currently naturally feeding off of me. His blood, my blood, his father's blood is all the same. Our DNA is the same. You know, his hair is made from my hair, even though we've got different colours, and his fingers are made from mine, and he was knitted in my womb, and he is beautiful. And you know, if all of a sudden someone was to come through this door and take my children and slam me with an order, it doesn't stop me being a mum. And if I have to be a lioness mum to be a mum, then I will be a lioness mum. If somebody put their hands into a nest with birds, then birds would peck their hands off. And if yeah, let's just say, let's not hold back our roaring mother lioness, yeah? Let's be real mothers that teach our children, and when it comes down to protecting our children, we go all the way. So, yeah, it's a beautiful day. Something is going to happen today. It's exciting because I don't know what. Yesterday, today could have been different. So yesterday, everybody was all happy and all proud and all rooting for the adoption drive and National Adoption Week. And let's hope today that people are not feeling so great about it. And let's hope that the papers are telling the truth about adoption. So anyway, I'm going to be over on my YouTube. Good morning to you all. Have an amazing day. Whatever country you're in, good morning as soon as you get up. It's a good morning. It's a great morning. And it doesn't matter what these bastards are doing to you. Give them your heart. Give them your heart. Take back your heart, mind and soul. And take back your joy. And stay in joy. And even if you feel depressed, even if you feel completely lost, even if you feel that you have no hope, just have a little bit of gratitude. This morning you woke up, somebody else didn't. Right now you can breathe, somebody else can't. Right now your children might have been taken from you, but you have hope of seeing them again. Somebody else's child might have died and they don't. So it's up to you. You can go out and you can make your life happen, or you can sit down and let life happen to you. So I'm today going to lay down on the sofa and cry. I am actually. I'm going to have a cry today. I have every intentions of knowing that I'm going to cry today. I know that I'm going through a bit of a breakthrough moment. And it's okay. It's okay to not be okay sometimes. And it's okay to just sometimes have to say that today is a bit too much and tomorrow is another day. But we get up and we start again. So I'm going to be on it all week. because it's a National Adoption Week, and this is what I have been waiting for. You know, let's halt this adoption drive. I haven't got a laptop, so I can't write all the letters that I need to do at this particular moment. And 2 children in a library is not exactly great right now. So I do need to get this sorted, because there's some letters and emails that I could be doing that I'm struggling to do at the moment. So if you are able to write letters and you want to get on the phone to me and be able to write it for me, that would be great. So anyway, I'm going to catch you guys later. You know what I'm like, I ramble. I'm just really nervous for this mum this morning, because I know she takes a stand this morning. And sometimes people don't necessarily get my methods and they think I'm quite mad. But at the end of the day, what she's done today is how I got Elijah back from Portsmouth Council on Bank Holiday Monday, on victorious Bank Holiday Monday. They took him on the Thursday night, and he was home with me on the Bank Holiday Monday. So, you know, if it worked for me, it will work for you. So let's see. So I'm going to be watching this mother today. I'm nervous. I'm so nervous for her. I really am. And getting onto Twitter and YouTube and Facebook, CrackBook, writing letters. And I'm also going to be seeing where the fuck my letter is, because, you know, it's driving me nuts, because people don't realise what I go through. Up, down, checking the door. Up, down, is that my letter? Up, down, you know, if the postman's been asking him, you know, is there anything else, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's not a very nice place to be in. So anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Have a really great day, and I'll speak to you later. Bye.